Hello everyone, just give me a second. Got a little delayed. Okay, cool. Okay. Hello
Hello
everyone.
everyone,
Sorry.
just give me a second.
Okay.
A little delayed.
Cool. So we cannot get all started. Thank you. Sorry for a little bit of delay and setting up time here. Cool. So what we are going to start with, I'll directly ask you a question here. What is a career? It's a way to live life better, isn't it? It's actually the means to a better living. Isn't that so? Okay. Let's try to understand it a little deeper today. Let's try to understand something more than this in today's session. Hello everyone. This is Amit Khandelwal. I'm your holistic life coach, and thank you for tuning into today's live session, which is about career. Specifically, it is the one for those who are struggling in their current career, those uh, who are finding it hard to get a job, or in their current job they are struggling, or they lost a job and just feeling like low in energy and don't know what to do. Or maybe you are here for like going through business struggles, like you don't know how to scale your business, you don't know how to go through an obstacle that you are facing right now, or need clarity in pivoting your business idea right now. So any of this, is there part of you, part of your life right now? This session is for you. So this is the 8th episode of the series Dose of Holistic Living. Thank you so much everyone for supporting me, for encouraging me in this journey to bring out the deeper and more new perspective to make each other's life kind of a holistic living. Sounds good? So, okay, time to straight jump into the topic right now. So, as I shared many times, the whole universe is made up of energy. Everything is actually vibrating at a particular frequency. In other words, like the frequency at which we are vibrating at defines the kind of situations or the kind of people that we attract, or kind of events that we attract in our life. In short, our whole life experiences depends on the frequency at which we are vibrating at. In other words, if I say, the outer world is kind of a reflection of who we are from inside. That's what it is right now. The same case applies to the careers aspects of our life as well. Okay, just give me a second. As many of you know that I'm not having my backend team right now available this week with me. So I just want to make sure that my live is also working fine and people are joining in. Awesome. Sounds good. So let me I just confirmed that. Okay, we can continue. So just bear with me today. There is no backend team I have, so I'm solo handling all this. So I hope it is okay with you guys. Okay, so let's continue. Uh, so to understand this aspect of how this kind of uh, you know the whole world is a reflection to us, how it applies to our career, let's pick the first case that we have, which is the most common case right now, is people who are finding it hard to get a new job, to switch a job, or who are kind of struggling in their current job and don't know how to switch a job, don't have the energy to switch a job, or don't have the confidence to do it. Okay, so if you are, for example, trying to get a job but not able to make it, have you kind of checked lately what are the kind of feelings you are going through? What exactly is going on inside you with respect to the current situation that you have? Let me ask you in give you two options here. Are you kind of waking up every day with high amount of energy to prepare for the interview, to reach out to HRs, to apply on different job portals as many jobs as possible, or are you the one feeling frustrated, low in energy, disappointed, kind of despair? There is low confidence in you to crack or even talk to HRs, to crack the interviews or to crack the HR, to talk to the HRs. Or maybe are you having internal excuses that job market is not good right now, everything is struggling, so am I think job thing is not for me, I'm not good enough, I don't think I can crack the interview. Good luck to you guys if you are going with this kind of feeling. You know, if you are having this kind of thoughts and thinking out of the blue that HRs might call you, you will suddenly get shortlisted for some job interview and you will be able to crack it with confidence and get a new good job. Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen, guys. There is not so much luck available in our life in this way. So let me ask you a question. If you are the one who previously worked somewhere, got a job, can you actually go back to the time, the day on which you gave the interview for that job you had previously? Can you actually think about or go back into that moment how you were on that day when you actually cracked that interview? Were you feeling optimistic or were you feeling sad at that time? Were you low in energy or you had like really high energy and vibration within you? Were you confident or you were frightened to give the interview? There was clarity or you were totally unclear about the job position you were applying? I can bet on that point that all these points that I gave, the options, you were all of those emotions were on the positive side for you. You were optimistic, you were high energy, you were confident, you were clear of what the job role is, job position you are giving interview for. That's what really makes you crack the interview, isn't it? No one can really crack an interview with a lack of confidence, low in energy, unclear of the job role that you are applying for, because one round will definitely be there to ask you for that clarity whether you are clear of the job you are getting into or the interview you are giving for, right or not? Is it making sense? Awesome. So do you think this current mindset, this current feeling that you are going through, that will help you in this current hunt for a new job or to switch a job? I would actually, I would say actually it is going to work against you or against us in this case. Yes, there can be some anxiety or fear while you go for the interview, and that is good also. Why? In a way, it activates your, survival instincts. It gives you an adrenaline rush. When you have a little bit of anxiety and fear, there is a surge of energy that happens with you, and you do better than your best at times because of this. If you go back in your time of giving interviews and cracking them, you will realize that you gave your best, or you crossed your best also at that time when you gave the interview. It's only because that adrenaline rush, there is this mechanism that we have of survival mode when body infuses so much of energy, positivity, and uh, optimism in you that you cross your limits. Think about games you play, like any outdoor games, and that time you give your best until you go into that deep anxiety mode where your hands started shaking and you were not able to do anything, right? So so one thing is very clear and kind of a prerequisite to this interview process. Just this confidence, this positivity will also not help you. You need to have that knowledge base. You need to be well prepared for the interview, for whatever position you're applying it, it is related to your domain. But that just counts to 50% of half part of you clearing an interview. Confidence without knowledge is like, it's like a fake confidence. It's like without a base. So if you are trying to show confidence when you don't have the knowledge, you try to fake it, you try to pretend that you know everything, interviewers are going to catch it very, very quickly. They have something called BSM, bullshit meter, with them when they are interviewing you, and they will very quickly and smartly judge that you don't know a shit about this, and you are just trying to say something, blabbering something, or trying to pretend, and trying to, speak out what you have just crammed or learned, just bookish knowledge. They're gonna clearly see that. Yes, in some technical interviews, maybe IT jobs, you might be able to fake in some aspects of the interview where you have done this particular coding question already, and even though you don't know the logic and algorithm behind it, you have crammed it and you will be able to do it smartly. You will be able to do it, but not in all the rounds. In IT interviews, they are going to be 3, 4, 5 or 6 rounds for you based on your seniority level, and in one of the interview, they are going to see that you are trying to pretend that you have real life experience of that particular thing, right or not? Now, 50% part is knowledge. With that, you comes with confidence and zeal, energy, clarity. But there is another 50 part, which is how you are from within, how you are experiencing this whole situation right now. Your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, your beliefs about all this situation right now, about you cracking the interview, about you having the knowledge that comes into play. And with all this, like your feelings, emotions, your belief, your thoughts, that will lead to an aligned action for you. If your these all these aspects are positive, you will take that aligned action, whatever is required to crack the interview, to get this new job. Write one line, if you can write, if you have a pen and paper. Universe doesn't give you what you want in life. Universe gives you for what you are. आपने और तरीके से सुना होगा, you get only what you deserve in life. You don't get what you just want. Want में तो there is no limit. Anybody can desire for anything. But until there is a ground base, there is hard work, there is aligned action, there is luck, so many things are there, then only you get to reach that level, or you get your desired goal in your life. So the line that I said, it's one of the very prominent, you know, secret sauce or formula in the field of manifestation or law of attraction. Once you are at that level where you reach that level for what you deserve, you automatically get it. Let me just check YouTube if there is any question there. People, like, you can feel free to ask me questions on the YouTube. And just to tell you, this session is going on Zoom call as well. In the description of this YouTube video, there is a link to your Zoom call. In case you want this to be more interactive session, in case you want to get some answers from me at the end of the session, feel free to join the Zoom call, Zoom session as well. I'm here on the Zoom session right now, and I'm parallelly looking at the YouTube channel and YouTube live also if I get any comments. Okay, let's move forward. So if you show to the universe, I'm coming back to the same line. If you show to the universe that you are deserving this job right now in all the ways possible, magically things are going to happen. Magically, you will get job opportunities, interview calls will come to you, and here comes a magic. You will get the job very quickly, your dream job in hand within no time. That's, I can give you on guarantee in paper. Uh, if you are an experienced person and you might have given interviews, multiple interviews in your life, and cracked few calls, also few interviews before, Go back again to that same day of interview. Were you not very clear and confident that day, जिसके पहले आपने maybe 5-10 interview fail किए होंगे? On that day when you're giving that interview, you are feeling from inside that I'm having everything possible within me to crack this interview. I'm gonna get this job, and you actually got that job on that day, or you really excelled in the interview, and maybe in next few days you got the news, isn't it? So this is all about aligning yourself with that dream job that you are planning to go for or you aspire for. There is one more thing to it. Even if you have you have knowledge, right? I mean, I'm telling you in this on this same thing in different way. So let's say you have the knowledge, you have all the possible knowledge that is required for this job, but you are low in energy, or you are self-critical of yourself. You are skeptical about the skills that is required for the job interview. Even though you have it, but you are skeptical in your mind. You're questioning yourself in the mind. It's impossible for you to get a job. 50% part knowledge, 50% part is this part, inner feeling, inner dynamics of what is going on. When both of them are supportive of you to get this job, then only you will get a job. Why? Because even if you have the knowledge but you don't have the other part, your mind might stop working. You will go into a blackout mode. You will not be able to recall things in the interview. You will not be able to answer, and that interviewer will be able to see very clearly, isn't it? They will be able to see a lack of confidence in you. They will be able to see that your legs are shivering or your hands are shivering. Little bit is fine in the starting of the interview, but if you have confidence and other things and knowledge, your hand shivering and your leg shivering all slowly goes down and you become comfortable. And that's the job of the interviewer also, to make you comfortable in the interview. So don't worry about that part. So now we discussed about all the things that might be required: 50% knowledge, 50% all the other aspects. And I want to focus more on this part, 50% part, which is about your inner dynamics, how much you are aligned with this desired job that you are looking for. Now, the real question is, you are out of the job. Let's say you are out of the job for last few months or maybe a year, and how to make you positive, how you get this feeling of positivity in you, how you get into that state of confidence when you are struggling so much in the last few months. Your whole optimism is down, your whole energy is down, your whole uh, uh, you know your whole hope for this is gone, because it can happen in so much long time, so many months. Couple of things, couple of tools I want to share with you guys today, so that you can bring these things up within you very, very quickly. So I'm going to share some positive life coaching, like kind of life enriching kind of tools, and they come from the ground of law of attraction or manifestation or some other life coaching tools, which are like, universal modalities to work on your energy aspect. First one is, are you ready for it? First of all, are you really ready for it, to listen so that you can work on your energy aspect? You can work on your vibrational frequency to enhance your frequency to such a level that you are really ready for the job. Are you ready? Give me in the chat window if you are listening to it carefully. Give me in the chat window if you're ready. I'm waiting for your answer. Okay, let me go ahead. I will answer your question if you have in the chat window if I see later. First of all, first one is, pray gratitude for what you already have in life. If you are in the mode of gratitude for what you have in life, you will be vibrating at a different frequency than this lack, scarcity frequency. And once you reach there, universe will see you that you are in abundance, you are in gratitude for what you have, and then the universe will bestow you or grace you with more of that situations, which will make you more gratitude, more grateful for. Such a simple thing, such an efficient thing possible in your life. Whatever success you had in the history, in your history, just pay gratitude for that. You can be grateful for your parents, your education, your family, your financial situation in case parents are taking care of it, or you have, savings of from the previous job. Make it as a practice to make it as a practice to write 5 gratitude points every morning once you wake up. That will give you a surge of energy when at the start of the day you write 5 gratitude points for yourself. 5 is the minimum you should do in the morning so that you wake up and start your day with the positivity. Then the second thing, affirmations. Affirmation is a word from the field of law of attraction, or self-help concept, self growth concept. Write affirmations for your clear goals for what you want in life. If you want a particular job, particular company, particular salary, particular level, particular position, create in a bold writing or print out in like big words for what you really want. How you have to write it is like, I am already placed in this ABC company on this particular role, and my joining date is this. I am placed with this amount of compensation as my compensation. Something like this, that it is already done for you. That's the way to write affirmation. Like, I should get a job is not an affirmation. Affirmation is you already have that job, and you already got the offer, and this is your joining date, and you are very excited about it. That is kind of an affirmation you have to write. And once you write it, paste it in front of you in on your wall where you look at most of the time, and repeat it as many times as possible. It directly goes to your subconscious mind or subconscious programming, and you kind of emit this kind of intention into the universe, and then universe will work for you to get this kind of job and salary and this date of joining and something like that. I know it might look impractical to the practical guys, but try it out. At least it will make your energy positive. You have to repeat reading it many, many times in the day so that it really sinks in. You really imbibe that information and you feel it as a reality. Okay. Now you do more things to get into your subconscious programming that you already have a job. What small things you can do? You you prepare, for example, you buy a formal dress, like whatever dress you think you will go into the job, like how you will go daily to the job, or specifically how will you go and how will you dress up and go on the first day of joining in your job. Prepare that dress, go to the market, buy that dress, bring it, and every day morning when you're preparing for the interviews or giving interviews, wear that dress. In a way, subconsciously you are indicating, you are giving the signal to the universe that you are already ready for the job, you already got the job. And then, as I said, universe will work for you. The second thing is, uh, prepare a bag that you will take to the office. You will take your necessary things, daily things to your office. Again, small thing that will give signal to the subconscious mind that you are already having the job, and that's what you are going to the office for. Okay, figure out few more things like this, small things that can indirectly signal to the subconscious mind that you already have a job. One more thing, and this time I want to go deeper, and I want you to work a little bit more on yourself to get this new thing done, to what I'm about to share. Now, okay, this external things, these small things are done. One deeper thing, more important than this thing is, sit with yourself. Ask yourself, what is this specific negative feeling that you are going through on a daily basis, on a recurrent basis? That kind of emotion and feeling is going in the back of your mind all the time. That might be working against you. Did you get my point? You have to figure out that feeling. You have to spot it. What is that specific feeling you are going through, which is negative in nature, which might be blocking you for getting a job? Okay. Now, Once you find it out, now see that what made you actually feel this way. It cannot be like out of the blue, this feeling came into you. There might be some reason behind it. See that, is there any belief that you have developed for this feeling? For example, I am not good enough. That's what you're feeling now. And that's why you think you're not getting interview calls, you're not able to talk to the HRs, you're not able to do good in the interview. Where is this feeling of I am not good enough came into you? Go back, and this feeling might be because of some belief. How you will find it out? I am not good enough because fill in this blank, complete this sentence. That's whatever thinking, whatever reasoning will come to you at that point of time, when you're like really talking to the core of your heart, really talking to yourself, that will be the belief that will come up. You repeat this 5 times, attach 5 different reasons to it, and the most biggest one that you resonate with, that is actually your belief for why you are feeling that you're not good enough. Got it? Now, once you find that belief, you will realize there is something called empowering beliefs and there is something called limiting beliefs. And this belief that you are going through is actually a limiting belief, which is limiting you, which is blocking you to really get a job, really get interview calls. What can you do about it? You can really and intentionally break this belief. So you now found the belief that is working against you, why you are not good enough. Now what you have to do is create a new belief intentionally from the conscious mind of opposite of this. Once you find out the opposite of this, you can create affirmation for this new belief that you want to live by on a daily basis. So we took an example. Let me take another example for it. So now you have a belief that I am not getting interview calls, enough interview calls, because maybe job market is really bad right now. Okay. Now let me tell you a truth here. The time we are living in, this time is time of abundance and opportunities all around the globe, all around the world. Let's not take third world countries and the countries where issues are going on. I'm talking about India, US, Canada. I mean, there can be many more countries where it's good. It's fine. The normal day-to-day life is fine, right? So in this time of abundance and job opportunities, I can tell you one thing. You can really make money out of thin air. For the person who is really aligned with the within himself or herself and really knowledgeable and prepared, job market is never closed for that person. Really, really, it's never closed for this person. So this is kind of a limiting belief that you're living with, and because of this you have maybe lack of energy, low in confidence, you are not able to put in the amount of work, you are low in action, and you are lazy, procrastinating things as well. Okay, so the belief that you can change here is the belief I talked about. Belief is it was a limiting belief. The real belief you need to have is job market is always with a plenty of jobs, but I just need to be ready for it. So the affirmation now that you can create based on this new realization and this new belief that you want to have in your life is, I am getting tens of calls every single day or every single week because I'm really, really ready to start on this new dream job. Simple. I'll repeat it here again. I'm getting tens of interview calls every single week because I am really, really ready to start on my new dream job. Simple. I know it's kind of fake, but try to see that. Try to change this belief from inside. Magically within 3 to 4 days, if you practice this affirmation on a daily basis, before sleeping, after waking up, maybe 4 or 5 times in the day, you will see that your energy will change, your dynamics will change within yourself. Does it make sense? Okay, let's go ahead I really want you to give this a try and give me in the comments below in this YouTube video how you're feeling after practicing this new affirmation. And not just this one, this is an example. You can try to find out all the feelings that you are going through, negative feelings, then figure out the beliefs, the limiting beliefs that is backing those feelings. And once you find out those limiting beliefs, you can work to change those limiting beliefs, logically thinking, and then create an affirmation which is actually in future, but you are making this today's reality using the affirmation. That is a way you create affirmations. Okay, there are some more common limiting beliefs that people might be going through. One is laziness. You are lazy in figuring out things, in applying for jobs, picking up calls, making more calls. There is procrastination. You're really afraid to come out of the comfort zone, or you're really afraid of the unknown if you want to switch a job. In case of switching a job, you are afraid of the unknown, how the new job will be, how the new manager will be, how the new salary will be. And you might be going through, I am the salary I'm at, even though I'm not happy in my current job, I'm having a good salary, I might not get a salary somewhere else like this salary. And that's why you're not taking any action at all, even though you're not happy in your current job. These are some other common situations in which switching a job, new job, uh, not getting a promotion in your current job, these all situations apply there. Okay, so that's the exercise part. That's the tools that I gave you. Few tools that I gave you. There are huge plethora of tools available to really work on this 50% inner dynamics part that can, you can make changes in it. But to give you a glimpse of how it can work. Uh, so I told you it's not just for getting a new job, it's for other situations as well. And seriously, that can be applied to all of these situations that I just shared. Now, this exercise will help you shift your energy from the negative to the positive and raise it to a higher frequency. Like you will be vibrating definitely at a higher frequency if you go through these daily affirmations and all that other things, gratitude and other things I shared. Not only that, but your higher energy will make you study harder, prepare even more, prepare harder, apply to new job positions, get on more and more HR calls. Now, if you do all this, what are your chances that you will get a new job now or able to switch a job now? I would say it's very, very, very high, right or not? Does it make sense? Okay, let me just check again. Any comments? Okay. Anna Raheja ji shared. Okay, this is an eye-opening. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for a positive compliment. Okay, I'll move ahead. I'll go ahead. So now let's try to go even deeper than that. So all this can work, but not all the time. There can be situations where these exercise, these positive tools, these new tools might not work. Our life is holistic in nature. What that means is you cannot compartmentalize your health aspect separately, your relationship aspect separately, your career aspect separately, your spiritual life separately, and maybe there are other departments, your financial life, right? If something is going really big, going in case of, for example, relationships with your partner, with your parents, with your friends, or serious kind of issue there, or in case of health, in case of uh, financially you are feeling very tight and you're barely surviving, your subconscious mind builds beliefs that are kind of negative in nature, and those beliefs becomes blocking beliefs for you to get a new job, to change your current situation, to break the barriers and upgrade your life, to go to the next level of getting a new job and upgrading your new job or getting promotion in your current job. Couple of clients, I would share it with some few examples. Couple of clients I had who came to me for career coaching, who were struggling in their current job or business, or who were trying to find the next step, or They were not clear of which job to apply, or they were not clear at all about job or business, what they want to do. They came with me with that expectation, with that, question, with that agenda, getting clarity, to get clarity of what to do, how to do, and all that. Okay. What we found within one or two interviews, or maybe I would say within one session in some particular exercise, what we found in their journey of coaching, that struggle of their career, the struggle that they are going through in career or professionally, is not at all related to their skill set or something that they are doing in their career or in their professional aspect of life. It was totally something else. So I would say some few examples without sharing the names. For one of the lady who came to me, the issue was actually, she came up to me with that, I'm not doing good in career, I'm doing freelancing and I'm struggling and I'm not able to handle even 3 clients in my business. Please help me with that. Please help me raise my energy to handle all that and upscale myself to get more clients and work on all more clients. Within one or two sessions, what we found out is the issue was not actually related to the career. The issue was she was going through low energy and maybe and many other things because of her issue with mother-in-law. That issue with the mother-in-law is causing her to not focus on the career. She was going through constant stress. She was going through mild depression. I won't say big depression. She gained weight in last 1 year. Her marriage was like for some time, yeah. So uh, that caused her put on more weight, unable to focus on anything. She was having frequent fights with her husband. Literally there was no issue. Her husband was supporting her, but she was having frequent fights because her mind was not in balance and she was irritated with herself. She was not doing any kind of self pampering to herself. There was no energy to do the things that she used to love, kind of passion things, like she used to love drawing, like dancing and sort of stuff. As a result, what happened? She had no energy in career, even for relationships. And there are other aspects, like the relationship with her family, also relationship with her siblings, and relationship with herself. She got disconnected with herself. So what I worked on was the root cause of the issue, not like directly working on the career. The root cause was fixing the issue with her mother-in-law, making her realize what is the real situation going on. Suddenly, when that thing, the root cause worked on, other things automatically got resolved. She automatically got energy for doing other things. I'll tell you more examples. For one more person, the issue was actually because there was issues going on in his marriage. The marriage was for a couple of years. The couple was not happy, and this guy who came to me was coming to me for career because he was not able to focus. He was not able to get promoted, and he was struggling. He was not enjoying the job. The result was, after few sessions, it took few sessions because he was too much focused on the career. The result was we were able to figure out that it is because of the relationship, the marriage, that he was totally out of energy. He was exhausted. He was not in the senses. He was not happy with himself. He was irritated with the partner. He was irritated with the kids. And that is all causing the issue. So totally we moved from career coaching to relationship coaching. And once the relationship started healing, everything started to become smoother. Everything, he instantly upgraded his life. There can be more examples I can share like this. So what is happening here is, you have to understand our life is holistic in nature. Things are sometimes much deeper than what we think. We think from the subconscious mind that it is the lack of skills, the lack of energy, the lack of, there is procrastination, there is laziness, because of which I'm not able to crack interview. But the real reason might be something else. I am a life coach, not just life coach, I'm a holistic life coach. Whosoever client comes to me, I look at the main issue they are going through, but try to go behind the scene, facilitate them to look deeper into life and see their life in a holistic way, in a 360-degree way, figure out the root cause of the issue that they are going through, fix that root cause first. Once that root cause is fixed, career issues or other issues that they want to work with me on, they automatically get settled, they automatically get resolved. Can you believe that? Have you looked at it in this way, in this, with this perspective before? I would say most of you will get a new perspective today. It will be like a bulb on moment for you. We talk about compartmentalization, professional life and personal life, keep it them different, but truly, honestly, we are emotional human beings. The way our life is, it's very much holistic in nature. Everything is super connected with each other. If you're having pain in your, little finger, acute pain is there, you can't focus on any single thing. If you are going through a relationship issue, you cannot focus on the career. If you are getting harassed in your company, in your team, by your manager or by your colleagues, you literally don't have the energy to work on your relationship. Once you come home, you are exhausted, you might be getting irritated on your partner without any reason, and that will also go down. So that's what I'm talking about. You have to have that balance in every aspect of a life. Now, for the limiting beliefs also, it's not just like I look at life holistic in nature and all that. For limiting beliefs also, I use many different methodologies which are like universally renowned, very effective for me to directly work on their subconscious mind to change that belief, not after few sessions, just within one session, or maybe within 5 to 10 minutes. That's the power of tools and techniques I'm talking about, that I have as a life coach. Like, to name a few, there are NLP techniques, there are CBD techniques, there are EFT, there are healing approaches. Okay, bringing me to the healing point. Sometimes what happens is you are going through some phobias, some childhood traumas, some adulthood traumas, some relationship traumas. There are wounds that you are going through or that you have, which you yourself don't realize sometimes, that blocks you in your career growth, that blocks you in to get a job, because it builds a limiting belief in you. So there are healing techniques also, there are healing methodologies I use in that case to help you heal first. Then comes growth, then comes the transformation in your life, or transcendence of your life to the next level. Okay, so a lot of overload to you in today's session. Let's try to wrap it up now. So what we discussed is mainly about getting a new job, switching jobs, or in case you are struggling through in your current job, how to get promoted. All these things can be worked upon by using the tools that I shared above, right? Work on this other 50 part, which we generally don't focus on, your inner dynamics, and things can get better. But I would say that's also what I just shared. It's actually on the surface level. I just gave you the concept, and it's not possible in the limit of this one session on YouTube live to go through it. There is an ocean of tools. There is an understanding, much deeper understanding that we have to go into to really upgrade our frequency in at which we vibrate, and not just change that frequency, but change it at a supersonic speed. Does it make sense? Now, for that, I would love to have you, like, feel free to connect with me on WhatsApp, in case you feel like I can really help you, in case you feel like you think you need help, because enough is enough. You are going through this challenge, this struggle for a long amount of time, and you really want to change your life. Link to WhatsApp me or link to join my WhatsApp community, you will find in the description below of this video. If you have any questions, comments, you can make comments and I can answer that. I look at each and every comment myself and address to each and every one of you. Okay. For others, like for other situations, like we talked about business also, right? Like how this helps in the business aspect. Uh, I would say in business also, kind of these things apply. You need to work on your inner dynamics, why you are not able to scale, or what is that you're missing in your business. What is that clarity aspect that you might be missing? What is that alignment with whatever you want to achieve? where is this misalignment happening? If you really apply these tools, this will help you to 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 break that barrier you are going through in your business as well. Does it make sense? Okay, so while going through the session just now, just as sharing, I realized there is one more major aspect that I'm missing right now in terms of covering this concept of career, which is, so today's session was about, when you know that this is the career path, this is the job, this is the domain I want to get into, then what is blocking you? But sometimes the real challenge is you are really not clear of which job domain you should pick. You are starting the career, or you want to change your career field, and you're really clueless. You are going through midlife crisis. You are going through really, there is lack of direction. There is no clarity. Whether you want to do job, whether you want to do business, you don't have clarity over that also. And you want some clarity that whatever you want to do, it should align with your purpose of life. It should align with your inner voice. That is another major aspect to really excel in life, to really do something which has meaning for you, which has purposeness for you. So that, I think I want to cover as a dedicated session next episode, which is going to be the ninth episode. I'm gonna cover that. I'll go deep and deep of how to really tap into that point of what is that misalignment, how to find your purpose of life, how to align that purpose with the career path that you want to choose. So I'll help you with building that foundation. I'll help you with a tool to help you get that clarity of which one you should pick. Does that sound good to you? Do you want to be learning that? Are you really excited to have that session, so that you get that alignment done, you get that purpose of your life done, and you really want to move ahead in life with that kind of clarity? Write in the chat window. If you're watching me on YouTube, write in the chat window there, in case live chat, in case you want to get that clarity and you're really excited about joining that session. Okay, if I get any comments, I'll address them at the end of the session. So now, I'm for all the other people who are joining here, who have joined there and staying till this end of this session today and listening to me, I really want to thank you. I'm so grateful for giving me your valuable time to listen to this. Please do like this video, comment for any question, or if you find this session helpful, give me in the comments how was the session for you, and share to others also who you think they are in need of this session in case they are struggling in their career. And definitely subscribe to my channel to get you to get more frequent updates from me, to get videos, amazing videos and life enriching tools that I share on a regular basis. These kind of small favors, if you do for me, it means a lot. It helps me do more and more, bring out more and more, and serve you people. I hope you can do it. This is a small favor I ask you from. If so, we are to the end of the session. If you have any questions, I'll wait for few seconds, few minutes, I mean few seconds here. If you have any questions, shoot me in the chat window. Live chat is going on YouTube, and you can quickly join the Zoom live session also. Link was there, shared in the description and other places where I advertised. In case you are having any question, do shoot me right now. I will be happy to answer that. I'll just wait for a few seconds. Cool. I guess nobody has any questions. This session was really good for you, really found it useful for you. So awesome. I would, in the future also, whosoever is going to go through this video, YouTube video, you can definitely ask me questions through the comments below the video. I will be happy to answer and will address to each and every questions of yours. And apart from that, as I said, I take life coaching and career coaching sessions also. If you're really struggling, do reach out to me, WhatsApp the number or link is already shared in this description of this YouTube live session. I will be happy to have you on this journey of healing, growth, and transformation in your life. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you again with an amazing topic again. I think we already have decided for the next session, so we will go into that clearly, deeper, into aligning your purpose of life and your career. Awesome. Sounds good. See you again. See you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for now. Bye bye.